And that's when you are like, oh.
Good evening, viewers. Welcome to Skinny TV. Tonight, we are having the post-match discussion about a Blasters game today against Uruguay. Let me hear your comments on the game. Let me hear your view on the game, your thoughts. What do you think the coach should have done that he did not do, or the boys should have done that he did not do? Let me hear from your comment section. Today, this performance was very abysmal. Throughout the game, I think this is our worst performance. Uruguay that wasn't able to score even a single goal in his last two games has beaten us 2-0 today. I think the coach should have done better with his selection. Oh, guys, what do you think? Let me hear your thoughts in the comment section. You can join me live for this post-match discussion about the Blasters tonight. Let me go with the coach's selection today. He started Atizigi in the post, Salisu Seru at the right back. Ali Duseru rather at the right back. Daniel Amate, center back with Salus Abdul Samed. Then Babama at the left wing. With Pate and Salis at the middle. Ide Kurus Jordan in front of him. Then Inaki Williams, the center forward. That's 4-2-3-1 formation. But it didn't end well for us. It didn't end well for us. What do you think the coach should have done? I think the coach should have played Gideon Mensah at the left side because Obama wasn't that good today. All the goals were coming from his side. He should have done better, but with his performance today, I think it's really let us down today. Then Amate too was, trembling at the back. And this really caused that a lot. Let me hear your thoughts at the comment section. And you can discussion. Our midfield too didn't help us today. Amate was too weak at the middle. But we had our chance to, lead the game, but we just blew the chance away. The man with all the confidence who can clap 1,000 times for the other guys to, get in the mood today really let us down. I don't really understand what happened on the pitch for him. How can you miss this opportunity? Coach's selection too really let us down because Obama wasn't clicking today. He should have been substituted. Even if you start him, he should have been changed in the second half. But he played almost 90 minutes. Why? A lot of Ghanaians were complaining that you shouldn't start Babarama, you shouldn't start Babarama. We don't know, the coach decided to start him today. And all the chances were coming from his side for the Uruguayans.
Welcome to the KBC Smart Money Podcast with Kevin and Karen Chris.
If you can't go for it to do overlapping and things, at least you shouldn't let us down. Costing us 2 goals today. Amati. As for Amati, I always laugh when I mention his name because the guy doesn't play like a top defender who plays in the EPL. How can you be playing like this? Missing the balls here and there. First he missed the ball, then the second one was a nutmeg that prevented Atizigi from getting down a seat. Salis, you two a top defender playing for Southampton. We are both in the EPL. I think maybe that's why the coach decided to pair them because they are in the EPL, so we know much better than Chiku. I really think otherwise. I think Chiku understand the game better than Amadi because Chiku can control. Yeah, even in the AFCON, I think they were a bit better than this time in this World Cup. You have some comments here. Let me go through the comments. George Amaku says Ghana coach is clueless. Clueless. Maybe that's your thoughts anyway. Henry Amiel. I was seeing talk about that they stormed out and Otto just quit. Yeah, he just quit his job. Even if we won, we have quit after the tournament. So that isn't really astonished to us. Thunder Road is saying, did any journalist ask Otto about Gideon Mensah? He was on the bench because substituted late. I think he's talking about South Korea for what appeared to be a knock. Was he still injured? I don't think so, because according to the news before the game, he was okay. Patience, Casey. Patience is saying the day is selfish. He doesn't want Kudus to be the top scorer. I don't think so. Maybe he's the penalty taker in our team. So, as what's happened in 2010, as Asamoah was our top penalty taker, same thing happened today. So, that is it. In every team, the one who takes the penalty is the top penalty taker in the team, and they all know that. So, I think that one was justified there. You can join me here for the discussion. So keep your comments coming. Let's see what you think about the game against Uruguay. Some players that didn't impress me in this tournament. I think Partey is one of them. As a midfielder DM, you go for more tackles, interceptions. Then when the goals are not coming, you can, I mean, do some curling for us to get some targets and probably maybe get a goal. Shoot from afar. We can see the likes of Federico Valverde keeping on shooting here and there for the team to get their goals. But you don't get that from Amati. Salute Samed also doesn't shoot. So Midfield is kind of shooting-less midfield. All he does is passing, and passing. So when the forward doesn't give us goals, then it means we are going goalless. Going goalless won't, I mean, help us to progress, and that's what costs us. The defense let us down, the midfielders let us down, then the forwards. Forwards to let us down. I think I have someone there, then add him so that we can have the discussion together. Juice on the line, innit? Could you can you hear me?
Yes, boss. Yes, boss. Yes, boss.
Okay, so what's your take on today's game?
Charlie, you see, from the onset, we didn't really, from heading into the tournament,
Yeah,
I had my misgivings because of the issues that
you
had
have your what?
transpired, heading into the World Cup. The appointment of the coach, number one, the selection of the players, all these things, if you don't do the right things, it becomes an omen. When you hurt someone, the pain of the person alone can, become an omen against you. What I say, the grief that Joseph Ansel went through for sidelining him, the guy merited his place 100%, but for some shady reasons he was the sideline. How do you even go in for a coach who is not ready to leave his post at Dortmund? A coach, a training scout without a touchline experience. What club has he coached? What club is Ghana such a cheap country? You see, it's my heart
So
is broken. My heart is very broken. Listen, the coach was our number one problem. Number two, you see, this issue of even the IUs being on, let me tell you, it is, if not for politics and then witchcraft, no one would play Jordan Ayew ahead of Suleimana. We also just 45 minutes of play of Suleimana. We also his game. If not for witchcraft and politics, nobody will play Jordan ahead of Suleimana. We have excellent players and we can beat anything. I'm telling you, we can beat Brazil. We can beat anything, but we had a bad coach and then bad selection of players. It's time for the IUs. They've served the country over 12 years. The IU has played the national team over 15 years. It's enough. We should step down. We don't want any interferences. This tournament was a tournament for Kudus, but he took the shine from Kudus, and now he has destroyed everything. This tournament it was for Kudus to get recognized around the globe. But he stole the shine, and the penalty was for Kudus. He stole the shine of Kudus.
yeah, Raymond, welcome.
Yeah, thank you much.
Yo, what's your take on the match today?
Yeah, boss. It was really,
Hello.
really. It was really,
Yeah,
really,
Kojo.
really disappointing.
Raymond, Raymond, Raymond is on, so let's hear from Raymond.
Um, we lost the
Okay.
match from the bench. Hello.
Okay.
Yeah, please. Can you hear me?
So that means, yeah, I can hear you. So that means the
Yeah, yeah,
coach.
yeah. We lost the match from the bench because the moment I saw the selection, then I knew it that something was really wrong because there was no way. I mean, you have to fix Jordan and Ayu, and if we got the penalty, you know that a history becon us, and it is not compulsory that the day Ayu, once you are a captain of the team, it is not compulsory that you have to take the penalty. You know that Kudos Mohammed won this penalty for us. He himself could have taken the penalty at the same time. At the same time, any of them, and it's like Party was also not shining. You see, when these guys play for their teams, I mean, when you play for Arsenal, everybody knows you. But anytime you come to the national team, I don't know what that is the coaching problem because I don't know. I don't want to say I don't want to be too harsh on Otto, but I think Keto Okriku and his people really, really, really did a great disservice to the nation. I mean, a World Cup is meant for experienced coaches who knows, I mean, what to do. Because this is a match that we could have easily won this game. We could have easily won this game. You are playing with an experienced team like Portugal, and it's like, I mean, you had a penalty, you mess up so badly. I know that teams normally could have a bad days, bad times, but Masa, God has put the enemy right under our feet to crush them. But we gave everything up. And I think it is a hard time we bring in Schropp and Painter. In fact, I had a strong feeling that even if Afenijan were even to be in this game, probably our scoring and I mean our abilities could have probably improved. And we cannot also blame Inaki Williams because Inaki
I
Williams
think
were not getting the
Inaki
needed
being our
stop right.
front part, I think he should be at the rings.
Yeah.
So when it comes to the
So
right wing, he
I
does
am
better than
very,
Nico.
very disappointed. I mean, trust me, I am very, very, very.
Nanado, let's hear from you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard someone saying Inaki should be deployed from the wings. I think um, I was listening to Super Sports before the game started, and this was Asamoah said. As soon as Asamoah saw the lineup, he wasn't happy. He was like, "Oh no, Tohadu is going to play defensive." I think the problem. I don't want to be too harsh on Otoado. I mean, given the circumstances where the Black Stars had come from a very bad AFCON and everything, um, I think he has done quite a good job to give us more options when it comes and give us a very youthful team to look forward in the future too. I think this game was a game that was lost psychologically. I think what that penalty miss did to the entire team was very great. But I look at all the other teams in the World Cup, like in our group, for instance, and every coach sets up to attack you from the get go. Because even if you look at our team, even though our coach is always defensive, we keep on conceding. So I think what that should have told him is that even if I defend, I will still concede goals. So I should bring in more attacking players so that it covers me when I do concede goals. Because it's very sad that we have players like Kamaldeen, you have
Yeah,
the
and
Isahakus,
you
you
see
have the
the best
Osman.
way to defend is to
Yeah,
attack.
yeah, and it's very unfortunate that you have Kamaldeen, and it was only today that the whole world got to actually see what he
Yeah,
could
I
do.
think today he
I
played
mean,
really good. And
yeah, I mean, from the get-go, you should have given him, that confidence to start games so
yes,
that they run
yes,
at the defenders. And Osman
yeah,
Bukari too is the same kind of player. I mean, if we have these two guys always at the wings, worrying the defenders of this thing, we could always get more chances and score.
yeah,
And the position given to Inaki, just wasn't working. And I don't know. Everybody could see it, but I don't know why the coaches sometimes cannot see it, because it was just clear that you know he wasn't comfortable where he was being played, and Antoine Semenyo should have been doing this a long time. They should have come in a
should
long
have
time
come
ago
on
to
earlier
take this.
than they
Because
did.
if you look at some of our players, even Baba Rahman, I will not say Baba Rahman is to blame, but you know, Baba Rahman is too direct. He's too predictable when he has the ball. When he has the ball, he's going straight. I mean, if you look at Gideon Mensah, at least he has this kind of body swerve thing that he does. He's better on the feet. Because if you look at Jordan and you, Baba Rahman, they are a bit too direct. So they are very predictable, and when they tend to lose ball more. So and party to um people are blaming Party, but I feel we should let Party play what he plays in Arsenal. We should
Yeah,
forget about
Partey will
making.
only
We should stop letting Party go forward. Partey should play in front of the defensive midfielders, and like he does at Arsenal. But people might blame Partey because we don't see him distribute passes like he does at Arsenal. The problem here is that most of the time the coach is playing defensive players. So when Partey gets the ball, there's nobody running out there for him to distribute the ball to. So he has no other option than to turn pass the ball backwards, which always puts pressure on our team. Long and short, I think it's I know people are sad. There was so much um, expectation for these boys, but I think they are young. It's a bit of inexperience that has cost us it, because we played against a very experienced Uruguayan side, and um, you know our inexperience was brought to bear. It's unfortunate, but I don't think we should lose hope. I think we have a good team that we can build upon, and yes, players like Joseph Pinto is unfortunate, but you know, sometimes if you look at when we were attacking, our decision making is a bit suspect. You find players doing this, and then the final pass is a bit this is so when you have a player like Joseph Pinto who has so many assists and this thing, you need to bring such players into help in making the right decision so that
I think I agree with you because
the
Partey at Arsenal has a lot of ball handlers at the rings, so
yeah. So as soon as he
just to
gets the
get
ball,
much
he's
pressure.
looking for them, and
Yeah,
he gives
guys like
a straight pass to them,
Martinelli, those
and there they
guys,
go. But
Odegaard,
but
yeah,
but we are playing in our wings. We have Ali Dusseidu and Baba Rahman. As soon as Partey gets the ball, they are not there. They are not, because
yeah,
we sacrifice our forward players for wing backs.
yeah.
And
Those are you said they are more of defensive character
yeah,
than attacking.
they are defensive minded. So when the
Yeah,
ball comes, you see that the practice in two binds, whether to pass it, distribute it, then he ends up passing it backwards. Then
yeah, I think I agree
the
with you.
people just come at us, and then there's pressure at
Yeah,
our goal.
because at
Today,
Arsenal,
today,
because of
today,
them, the Odegaard they will keep pressing, pressing, and pressing.
yeah,
So
exactly. And you see, the thing is, our today was actually a bad day. Amati didn't have a good game. You can't say
Amadi,
about
I don't know.
you can't say
Yeah,
Amati is a
I
bad
don't know
player.
what happened to him.
Yeah, it happens. It happens. Like, but I
So
think
you're saying he didn't have his day today?
yeah, you see, it was mental. The moment we missed that
We missed that penalty. But
penalty.
at least it was earlier in the game, so they should have, psyched themselves up.
No, you see, people who blame. You see, that's why sometimes you need a, a leader kind of figure in the someone that to whip up morale of the boys. But I saw that even the one who does that for the day you was
Yeah,
demoralized
he himself
the whole
missed
game.
it.
I, yeah, as soon as I saw his face when I was going to kick that ball, I told my friend he's missing this ball.
Yeah,
As soon
because he
as I
wasn't
saw his
himself
face,
when
you
Midfield
you
was
could
up.
you could see that it was there was this weight on him because
Even
the
his
Yeah,
posture and all that wasn't good.
day I
Yeah.
use is someone people are saying why did they play it, but actually Dede is one of our best penalty takers. You can't tell me that
You
Dede.
see, but I
yeah.
think the day you should have allowed the Kudus to take the penalty
No, but you see, it's
because
easy
the
for it's easy.
Kudus was having an amazing tournament and
Yes,
the penalty was for Kudus.
no,
So I mean,
Yeah,
but
but
scoring.
boss,
today is
it doesn't also work like that.
choosing
You see,
penalty taker.
most of the
So
time in every team there's a designated penalty taker, right?
yeah,
In all this against South Africa, I mean, Charlie, it's Dede who scored the penalty. It's always been
Again,
Dede.
for me, it's about time they retire from the
No, I
black
disagree.
side.
I disagree with you. You see,
The DIU has played the Black Stars for 15 years plus. Listen,
Suarez.
we
How
have
about Suarez? How about Suarez? How about Suarez?
Kofiche
No,
on the bench,
I'm asking a question.
who
How
was
about Suarez?
who is far better than
No,
the DIU.
nobody is saying that this thing. But if you say they should retire him because of this, I disagree with
No,
you.
no, no,
You
no, no.
should,
It is not because of the penalty, but the penalty has exposed him and his brother. I mean, the
no.
foul. I mean, there is no
But
way. Listen.
do you
I
know that?
bet
Do you know that? Do you know that if Kudus played, maybe he would have missed as well.
no problem. We'll give him the benefit of the doubt because he's new and he is thoughtful. The DIU has outlived his stay in the Blasters. I'm telling you,
I disagree.
he's blocking the shine of the youngsters. That is what is happening. He's blocking the shine of Kofiche. That is what is happening in the team. These guys are brilliant. You see, Jordan Ayew, Suleiman. We saw his play in the second half. This guy is as good as Kudus, and even I will pick
Suleiman
over
he's more
Kudus.
skilled.
He
He's more
played with
skilled than Kudus,
Neymar, Messi, and Mbappe,
and he was
and
man
he
of the
was
match.
adjudged the man of the match.
Yeah.
He played against PSG, and he was adjudged. This guy is an incredible player. You see, but Jordan is blocking his shine in the name of senior players. In the name of senior players,
No,
Jordan is blocking his shine. They should just leave and allow us to build a complete new team. We have all the players and we can beat any team in the world. Trust me. It was
but you, listen, sir. You see, the thing is, I agree with you. Yeah. If I were a coach, if you go back to if you go on our page or something, you realize that whenever I did a starting, I put a starting level. I always put Kamaldeen and Osman Bukari at my wings.
Perfect.
That's what if I were a coach, I would.
In fact, I always do the same too.
But
yes.
But the Ayus there are times that you need it. You see that in this game, I think Otto got it wrong. Jordan
has one assist in 14 games in Crystal Palace. He should be nowhere near the national team. One assist. And people, you see, the arguments that they've been making for Jordan is that he is good with holding on to balls. And you see, all the times that he attempted holding on to balls, he gave it away. And if all the times that he tried holding on to balls, he's good at defending, he's good at the only game that he did well was with Korea, and people are even arguing that it was Kudus who made him look good. You know, but I mean, let's give him the credit. You know, he's not that good. Jordan is not that good to be starting like our team.
No. If you see, sir, if you are playing a defensive game, right? If you are playing a defensive game, I will go for Jordan, right? If maybe I'm playing a
so
team,
who's going to create your chances?
No, I'm coming.
Opportunity.
Let me finish my point. You get where I'm coming from. If I'm playing a defensive game, right, a game that I want to block. You see, football is about tactics. So yeah, there are times that you need Jordan. If I'm playing an attacking game, right, I'll put Jordan on the bench and play Kamaldeen and Osman Bukari, and that seemed to be what the technical team was doing as well. Whenever they wanted to attack, they brought in Kamaldeen and Bukari. But in this game, we lost it from the get-go. We should have started attacking. So we should have started the game in an attacking mood. So what that meant was we had to let Jordan sit on the bench, and then you start Kamaldeen and Osman Bukari or Fatah Isaraku, whichever one you want. You want to use on there.
I think when Kamaldeen came on, he was better than Jordan.
Yeah. So Kamaldeen, going forward, Kamaldeen is far more better than Jordan. The only problem I have with him is Kamaldeen can
he's stronger and faster.
Yeah, he's faster. He's skillful. He can draw defenders to himself to free more players, right? So that works. But well, Charlie.
Our coach has resigned. What's your take on that?
No, but for our coach, he said he was going to resign after the. So it's not news. That was what we knew about it. I mean, I'm not the kind of person that will bash them when things happen. I'm given the circumstance. I think what Otto and the team have done is right now we know that we have options. At first we didn't have options. Oh, is the other guy gone?
Yeah.
Also,
let me add them. One to do it back. So let me add. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. I was saying. I think before he went, I don't know if you heard what I was saying.
Yeah.
No. So please come again.
So what I was saying is, football is about tactics, right? If I were a coach and I want to play, maybe I want to play a defensive game, right?
Yeah.
I would play Jordan, right? But if I want to play, if I want to play an attacking game, that's where I'll side with you. I'll take Jordan out and play come out. What we had wrong today was that the coach wanted to defend from the get-go. That's the reason why he brought in Jordan. Because the moment you bring Jordan, that means you don't want to run at. But what Jordan does is when you give him the ball, he's not like a Kamaldeen who run at the player. So what Jordan will do is he'll get the ball, he'll run to the end, then he'll draw a foul, and then you get a set piece. Then you whip in a ground and hope that we win. That's when we are playing a defensive kind of game. But I think what we should have done today was go all attacking, like the Koreans. I mean, the best way to defend is to attack, because you see that even when we set up with in a very defensive manner, we are still conceding. So I think what's the technical
exactly my point. My point I was coming to make.
Whatever be the case, we'll concede. So Charlie, then attack, because you have the people on the bench, right? So today when I saw the lineup, and I saw the lineup, I said, oh no, the coach is not playing Kamaldeen, he's not playing this. I thought we're going all out for this game, because this game we kind of had, if you treat it as a must-win game, this thing. And I don't know why we keep playing. Inaki is not a bad player, but I think there's there's a disconnect, right? There's a disconnect somewhere. And I think he's lacking in confidence. I think he's beginning to really doubt
you see,
himself.
the case with Inaki, he's good, but I think he's not exerting himself. He's not
No,
pushing
it's
on the defenders.
it's confidence. He needs to get maybe a goal to become himself. Like if you watch
Yeah.
if you look at when the ball comes to him, it's like he's in two minds. Like look at the pass that came the way he fluffed it. That is because Inaki is not that kind. Inaki that we see in Spain, Charlie, he will run at you. Charlie, taking on players and all.
But I think we can give him like the benefit of the doubt because he's new and he's now learning into the team. But the coach is also helping him in the sense that after the first half, in almost all the matches after the first half, in the 60th minute, you should sub him because the guy is not fully, and you keep him for 90 minutes.
And the problem too is, you see, Inaki is not like an Asamoah. Asamoah understands how to play the one top system, where he'll be there alone, and then you give him a ball, he'll go and fight, and then he score the goal. Inaki is not used to that. In Bilbao, what Inaki is used to is they are wide men who are also running with him. It's similar to the Party point that I made earlier about Party always not finding runners there's Martinelli is moving, Odegaard is moving for it, but in Inaki's case, it's like whenever he gets the ball, there's no one.
But you see, when Semenyo came in, he had about 2 or 3 chances. You can understand. But for Inaki, I've not really seen him shooting at. I mean, you barely see him.
Semenyo is that kind of player. Semenyo is a skillful player. He will run at you. He'll give you a tough time. Inaki is the one that is the one that he'll run behind you from the back, and then you'll be a through ball. He run at it, and then there you go. And
I even thought that you start Semenyo in this game because like Inaki had exhausted his time with so I thought you start Semenyo or something.
You see, people always when this the coach was bringing this guy Benjamin Tete, right? A lot of people were like, "Hey, Benjamin Tete, this Benjamin Tete," but Benjamin Tete would have done a better job because when we watch Benjamin Tete in the Kirin Cup, right? He was very good for that position, that kind of one top person.
At the Hull City player.
Yeah, the Hull City player.
Okay.
Yeah,
that I liked him so much until I heard that his manager was Kaito. Immediately, then he said no.
But I think the media should also tone down a bit. I mean, given the circumstances that the Black Stars were during the AFCON.
Boss, it is not an excuse. We had all the materials to back it. We had all the material. It is the decisions of the GFA that let the country down. The decisions of the FA. And I think that going forward, we need policies. If you want to vie for, if you want to vie to be the president of the FA, you should not be a manager of any player.
That's not possible. That's not possible.
No, but that is a conflict of interest right there.
The FA is run by the so-called football people. It's run by the football people, right? That is the way it is, and you can't. The government cannot draw up a policy to.
No, but there's conflict of interest. You see clearly conflict of interest there. Because they will not allow the coach to do his work.
It's not only in Ghana, even in the Portugal national team. Most of the players in Portugal, right? They are playing. Their manager is the Cristiano Ronaldo's. So they were also arguing over there that hey, why are they choosing only his so these things it's everywhere. It's not only in Ghana.
Yeah,
You
but
get
it's not right. The that
well
is everywhere.
FIFA
It
the
doesn't
way
make it right.
and yeah and no unless FIFA the change will have to come from FIFA because FIFA is the one who has it's like the football people. We are doing our thing.
But as a country, if it's affecting us adversely,
As soon as you try and do that, FIFA will come and ban your football from. They'll ban your country from participating in any football related activity.
oh,
Well,
I doubt.
no,
I
unfortunately,
doubt
that's the way
if
it is.
that's the case.
As soon as government, they'll say it's government interference. I mean, recently Kenya, is it Kenya and another African team, was it Zimbabwe also? The football interference, they have been banned. As soon as the government tries, even recently when we sacked Milovan, they sent us a warning when we wanted to choose between Chris Hughton and Otto. When the government were on one side and
No. It was a wrong publication. It was a wrong news out there because I recall that they came out and they said that it is up to us as a country how to appoint our coach. We can do so, right? But typically, it is the FA who really
So at the end
goes
of
out
the
with
day,
the procurement.
all the power. You see, at the end of the day, it's difficult for governments to make policies to affect those areas because FIFA has given the FAs, all the power. Yeah, it's unfortunate, but yeah, that's how it is. I feel what I feel is before the AFCON in the Black Stars, right? There was no one who was given a player like Jordan Ayew competition. There was no one who was given the Ayew competition. But right now in the Black Stars now, we have options. So for that one, I'll give the technical teams a thumbs up. That at least right now in the team, in our right, it's unfortunate we never even played. We had a Champions League left back that we never played. We had Kamal Soa, Champions League player. Our bench was rich.
Oh, yeah. But Kamal didn't to the data that doesn't really like Kamal.
Yeah.
So
No, but no.
I mean,
Sometimes
he's good, but he's not above average.
Yeah, sometimes you need players that will make. Sometimes Bukari was a bit over elaborate in his runs.
If Bukari, for me, I think he did. He did well.
No, in the final,
he did way better than Jordan Ayew. He was way better than Jordan.
No, Bukari was playing where Kudus was playing earlier. So the
right
or was the deal that was playing there rather? I think the deal was playing the right wing, and Kudus was playing like a false nine sort of. I don't know.
Yeah.
I saw. So where was Inaki playing?
Inaki okay. So Inaki was playing the right wing, but he was subbed, and then Osman Bukari took his place at the right wing, and then Kudus played the ninth position with Semenyo to.
If I stop you, Ted. Well, I just hope we wouldn't take rash decisions and dissolve the entire technical team because of this.
For me, they should be dissolved. They've disappointed. They are the cause of our problems. Boss, they are the cause of our problems.
I get you. No, but you see the technical team. You see this game, boss. This game, we lost.
It is not only about the game, boss. The whole tournament and even the issues that transpired before the tournament, leading
No,
into the
but
game,
no.
and
Listen,
all the issues showed up in
You
this game.
you know people were not saying this last week. Everyone was all
Yes,
praise for
because
them.
we love the country, and then sometimes you have to overlook all these issues and
No, no, no.
support.
You see, the problem with Ghana is, it's like Chelsea, right? Like what Chelsea does. When a coach comes and they for a short time they don't do well, you sack them. No, you need to build. It's a team that you're building, right? People need to get to know each other. I feel
So then we need answers. I mean,
no, what?
The bottom line is we need answers from
let's go
the
back.
GFA
Let's
and
go
from the
back to
technical team.
let's go back to Milovan, right? When Milovan took us to AFCON and then we came out in the first round. And what happened? What happened then was they brought in Otto. The reason given was they needed someone who we had a very short time to prepare for the World Cup, so they needed someone who could who knew the players, who was part of it. That's why they went. That was the reason GFA gave us for taking Otto. Yes, and um, either way, it worked. We were able to qualify. Now, in this World Cup, the Black Stars were a bit disadvantaged. We didn't really have the best of preparation for this World Cup. But the positive that I'll take from this World Cup is now I know that in the middle there's if the day is on there, we have a Kofi chair or even
the day, I mean, he's done. He can't be there.
I disagree that he's done.
I feel we had Kofi chair in AFCON. We had Kofi chair in AFCON.
Yeah, we had him.
He played in the AFCON.
Yeah, he played in the AFCON. Yes.
Yes. Sulemana too has been kept on the bench for all these while because of Jordan. Because anytime Jordan is playing, you can't play Sulemana. Anytime the day is playing, you can't play Kovic. And anytime these two players come on the field, you see the difference. It's so huge and clear. It's so
it's clear. It's very clear. Very clear. It's very clear.
So why do we keep this? And the boss is. I mean, you have to understand that there is politics in the game, and we have to find the root cause of our problems. And the root cause is not the players. It is not the government per se, but it is the FA. The FA is the root cause of the problems.
Because sometimes you even wonder why Baba Rahman gets to play. It just doesn't make sense.
Baba Rahman, like I already condemn him so much because he's
I think
that this issue is with the defensive. He's not good at defending.
Baba Rahman is rather good. I know when he's defending, he's better. But when he's going forward, what I don't like about Baba Rahman, he's too predictable. He's too rigid. When he has the ball, he's too direct. Like, I'm kicking the ball for nobody swerve, nobody movement. You get it? So
I understand that Gideon Mensah had an injury also, and that was a reason why he played.
No, but you could still
Baba Rahman.
You could still play. You still had a Dennis Odoi on the pitch. You still had Tariq Lamptey, or even the Ali Duseidu that they play. He can play Baba Rahman's position. Yes. So it's you still had Ali Duseidu. Me going to the same. Me I always wanted him to start because going forward, he's good on his feet, and he's also a no nonsense defender.
Yeah. You see, if I were the coach, I also I would have experimented Ichiku on the wings too, because he's a very good defender, and being on the bench.
But he wouldn't give you much going forward. Jiku would not give you much joining the attack. because for your wingers you need someone who this thing.
Yes.
Maybe if you say Salisu, but Salisu is also the quickest of players to go and then come back. So it'll be for a winger you need a very fast,
But, yeah.
So unless you want
but
to play,
this
you
guy,
want to play a back five. That's when maybe you bring Juku.
yeah.
But today, today it was just not a day. To be honest, you see, I get the anger and everything, but today.
Oh no, the issues has been there all along, boss. The issues has been there all along, but we've been supporting them and they're supporting them because after all, it's
your coach. You see, your coach was not
up to tax.
Yes, he wasn't up to tax, and it's because of experience.
Yes.
you could see from his play was that he gave our opposition too much respect whenever we were going to play them. Every game,
exactly.
in every game, he was more of Charlie. No, I shouldn't be scored. I shouldn't be scored. And that was really the wrong approach of playing the World Cup. Because if you watch the Japanese, if you watch this, Charlie, they throw everything at you. It's not like they have. It's not like they have players in Manchester United or anything. Charlie, somehow they are playing the Koreans. Charlie have players playing the Korean League, the K League, and this.
Yeah, I mean it's a teamwork.
So people will say, okay, maybe we need a coach like Javi Reynard or something who attack you. Because people will say Chris Hilton too in a way is very defensive, and I'm sure the advice that was the reason why Otto played the way he played was because of advice from Chris Hilton. Because if you watch Chris Hilton's teams, he's always been soak pressure and attack kind of coach. If you watch all his Premiership teams that he has this thing. So yeah, it's always been like that. Well, but
I think in the midfield too, Charles has been a discovery, man. Charlie, that guy is been amazing.
We already knew, everybody knew that he was
He's
great.
been amazing.
It's not a surprise at all. Even to me, he has even underperformed because Charles is one who can even go and give you a long range shot and even But yeah, he's been good. But I think we should be more attacking, man. If we have more attacking minded players, we'll see more from Salis and Namati. And it's unfortunate we have players like Alfred Duncan and the rest, or who we have not utilized. I mean, in the midfield, like when Partey is not doing well, you could have gone for an Alfred Duncan or even this guy was the guy. Aishosu is also very good.
Yes.
So me, I'm looking at going forward. I think we do have a great pool of players going forward that we can actually do something at the AFCON.
Yeah, and I think going forward too, we have to make every position competitive. That has been our problem.
Cameroon has scored Brazil.
Hey!
Cameroon has scored Brazil.
90th minute. 90 plus 2 minutes. That is crazy.
1-0. So does it mean they are going through? Abubakar, nice.
Do you know a prophet in Cameroon gave a word that the only way Cameroon can win was that if they play
Vincent Abubakar.
Yes, from the start, and then some other players, 2 players from the start. That he
that guy, Charlie Abubakar, Charlie, top player, man.
Sorry, my network is really worrying me.
You see, this is the reason why I'm pained. Though I felt we had a team. Our team could have beaten Brazil.
Our team is very good. Listen, having Kudus and Kamadin will beat any team if we have these two players. Kudus and Kamadin. Oh my God. And even I would even put Kamadin ahead of Kudus. Because Charlie, the guy,
yeah,
Charlie, that guy be serious. He's a serious guy.
It's injuries now,
exactly. Injuries now, come on. And you be Yanka, and then I'll do Jordan. Now, the bench.
Even Osman Bukari, I watched some of his. Listen, that guy, like we have the two. We have
to do away with that use. That's
the point I don't want. No, they
will advise themselves.
They should be in. No, they should be in. But the only thing is that Charlie start players on merit. Like,
they're not even telling. I see that there is a little bit flow between the Ayus and the other players, and said they in here, sir. And said that like a whole yeah. Yeah,
the way you get the first 11 when you are weak in the Brazil squad.
Oh, I wish Cameroon qualified.
Oh, they will qualify.
No, they can't qualify unless Serbia beats.
Switzerland.
I hear Switzerland is leading.
Yeah.
Switzerland, a team that will beat 2-0.
Like I don't know, come out in other man, I thought going into the tournament, he will have like a starting role. Only for me to see the bench
and the Bucharest more than Jordan and Eddie. Yeah, because
Charlie.
We had all the opportunities.
The World Cup right now, I lose interest give the World Cup self challenge. I mean, yes, was a major World Cup.
I must say, it's sad. Anyway, and I say he's heartbroken.
Yeah, he's not able today. He's around. We start to
blast us, we have to, for me, our solution, like to doing away with our use, and then 2, the FA, also no, like I was just because someone cannot create, cannot. Oseko fomu ina like ewo inka omo kanu kranka omo ma yesem na like ekokoso ina no inka omo ntina se ma all these things inti Oseko fo ni na pia ene to the bafo ne di to kure ko ni ekofa ojo adubai nto no so no he was here to me Bisana Sempa.
Why?
Tony Baffo.
What are you talking about?
Tony Baffo.
No.
No, Dick to Queen Emano Hekofa Dubai.
But it's not entirely true. Otto was already assistant coach of the Black Stars.
Yes, but
like Tony Baffo didn't really. I think
interview
he said that was because they needed Tony Baffo to talk to the Dortmund people because of his links in Germany. so that they will understand to do this.
I mean, how do you challenge?
So it's not like we already. Oh, me, I feel Charlie, this technical thing, they had something good going.
Oh, Debbie.
No, is that
because on what grounds do you give Otto the job like a shooting like a wall after the qualification?
Oh, but no, it's not like Christian should also be blamed. He's also part of this team because when you spoke to him, he was like, "Charlie, we are one."
The final person.
Bro.
Decider on the
but you can't also forget the circumstances between. There was a very short time. You know, this World Cup has not. You know, you see, this World Cup has not been like any other all other World Cups where you've had enough friendly matches. You've had enough.
You are failing to accept, say, there was manipulation, almost problem with influence in the selection of the players. That is what you are failing to accept.
In that one,
that is what you are failing to accept. That has been the case.
No, but you are. Me, I don't. It's not that I don't believe that those things are true, but it's assumption. There's no proof. It's true.
Do you want to see it with your eyes before you believe it? That's okay.
Oh, me, what I saw on the pitch was the problem that we had was that we wanted to defend.
Interview, no, and I'll say it is.
There be but he's not. He's not
public.
No, but
influences. So it's obvious. So what evidence do you need again?
Chike Akuno is not Christian and Eduardo.
Chike is far better than Eduardo. On any day, I'll pick Chike. On any day, I'll pick over Eduardo. Charlie, I'm on kind of prayer. I'm on fan of credit like any age one. So that would be like the result. Yeah. Okay. These are the two things. Doing away.
I pray.
And then number two, dissolving the whole technical system. The TF. Our parliament, the privileges committee, they have to come and answer to Ghanaians. Yeah, because amateur property, the taxpayers' money. So they have to come and account. Number account is the car, like the players. Any why did they know? Utwado beside say I didn't know one pass slop no.
But
say he had communicated the information to the players, you know. But we are the employers. Employee. So he's accountable to us. So how dare him say he has communicated the info to the players, you know. You know, not GF is so like what I say na higher back. Higher back. In some kind of like a chain say this and don't say this. Say this and don't say this. In Tomotuna did, you know. I mean, they have been exposed. And for me, what's that performing now? They should be ashamed of themselves. I mean that for someone fun pretty unusual. What's that before Stephen Appiah and all those guys on the technical and managerial committee, you know, they should be ashamed of themselves. We tried the first game, you know, the coach in a year in Portugal. It was so obvious. How do you take the produce and the day are you immediately after the goal, especially like producing?
Right now, Why do you take the day you out?
No. It was a time, man. But in any case, I will say the
Come back.
almost it's happened a long time ago. But like I'm keeping on to me say ago.
But the fact is,
But kudos there.
yeah, coach in mom there. Wabon kakra. I must be honest. Wabon kakra. Yeah, coach in a bon kakra. Wabon pa he. When him say somebody what catch your clear say the family man kwan say ombra na omambe coach team no on to me betena Ghana ha. Now even after cap on the crown, after a ball on the crown, I say even if Ghana becomes even world champions crown on coach Ghana. Now are we correct? Oh, not such a person would a whole nation national team or the Ashenensa. Oh, it doesn't make sense. Sometimes in fact maybe but some of us experience kakra outside the country. Men kasa abrofo no omo ye perfect, almost omo ye mistakes. But you share dear. Who somebody like Chris Houghton or other experienced coaches who would you say taxpayers money share budget pa sika kwa FIFA de maye appearance fee kwa wo 100,000 coaching kwa yama 200,000. I don't have a problem, but it's like what to me justify the amount of money you have received. Now with the NJ kakra a brain nation. I am telling you, sir. Says I say Abubakar I share etia Brazil says here. Okay, how look at how the Moroccans, the North Africans arrange their staff. Senka Ghana serious kakre bia. Basically, we can even go beyond quarter finals.
Yeah.
Team na crying one. A woman say, I mean, inexperienced, but any bad team, cry. But the Koya coach, you know, so a Koya coach, you know, so team, no, very, very bad. Very, very, very bad. Oh, we lost most of the matches from the bench. Oh, and I mean, you say you will rule be so what? Actually, say first half you can make substitution. Only penny share. Yeah, match I finish the podcast for boy. I think say mistakes mienua Jordan a result you go, and then so Jordan lose buana go na then. Buy men kase bia. Men kase bia o bobo o make mistakes. But any baby wo ho say the young cry tie chira. Yen coaches no. I just say there are certain mistakes sabe. My former school coach will not make that mistake. And sometimes you ask yourself, say to you have all these experienced people. George Boateng, everybody is there. So psyche bang and a press and a quadriba fail attitude then we are just a draw. We are just a draw to qualify to the next stage. Then you go into this match and you mess up. Oh, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. To add to what I am very shameful.
To add to what you said, I don't think say coaches who are there who they see. Otto I don't know him say Ghana per se attack a team. The best players to use on the wings are Kamaldeen and Bukari, with Kudus in the middle, and train the rest. Onimpa, but what the problem is, his game plan was not to attack them. His game plan was to draw and not concede. If you watch,
sure?
If you watch, yes. If you watch,
is that right? Is it? Which I disagree
on the
with. Back of your mind.
No, which I disagree with.
If you want to draw, then why don't you add to go in the defense?
And then ka omunyi inaki if you're not for you know almost like a load yeah. Charlie, it's
Because
it's a shame.
because and I say what a few year ban here crab he can do something.
Me like
Sometimes
game.
Baba Rahman has no business in the team, and then Baba Rahman he keep on using the ball, pass no or the chest. I
wasn't even expecting Minaki to start in this game because on part started from like a game with Switzerland and Brazil, yes, and then Nicaragua now like him. He's played full time now. Like I say, coming into
William was just a passenger in the
Uruguay game.
Like
I wasn't expecting him to even start, but still, no. And as someone he will become like Jordan Ayew because we need assists and goals from any forward. Anytime I'm friend of Bayern, we need goals from him. If he doesn't score, you know, Ghanaians, including myself, will start criticizing him.
But don't you also think that our national coaches should also watch them, the role that are given to them in their various teams are more performing very well, so that they can utilize them very well. They can utilize them very well.
I understand your points, but in that Ankasano, you know, even in Bilbao, no, you know, he's not that exceptional. He has goals in 13 games or so.
But he has 5 scoring goals.
Which means that
a bit better, but now I think he's
yes, like consider exceptional. National team no a friend you younger brother no like no muja.
Sir, how people who have personal interests ahead of the nation, how this can break the whole nation's heart, even though so pick a prayers on Merita. What they actually statistics say Pentel. I am not saying say be a frep Pentel like all our problems will be solved, but at least Obia or what that kind of record, you know, I be reflected. Look at kudos or 10 goals Ayas league or buy I reflect some and be. It's when you bring good, it's when you bring good players into the team. Forget about your personal interest. Let the interest of the nation override that of your personal interest.
Right.
And it's like, look at the mess that has been created. And Keto Kriku and his people will be pocketing their monies and the rest, using their own players for profit. I mean, and then you break the hearts of the whole nation. Sometimes I don't get it. People don't like this nation.
I'm telling you.
Because Akwakoba say nobody will call them to order. They will come. We are sorry, and then we will go back to the drawing board, and nothing, no lesson will be learned, and they will go back and repeat the same mistakes.
Pick another person. This same GFA will go and pick. I will not be surprised if the bypass recruiting and give it to like another person. More. A bit more influence, you know. And some way, I mean, it's said they don't care, and no one is calling for accountability. And like it's sad.
Yeah, it is sad. It is sad. It is sad. You love your nation so much. It is sad. I am here to check because I think they've scored the Brazilians.
Yes.
Yeah, that was fun.
Abubakar Chalo is a serious player.
He's a senior player.
Yeah, he's a good guy. He's a good guy. He's a
Wondering
good
why
guy.
he was
That
not
guy is a
starting.
good guy. That guy is a good guy. It's a
Ah, are
media.
you
Me feel
involved?
say moving forward, say different culture. On try ketokreku on fan the pride in the BB and Tunchen. No money shop ni pento and kasa.
Oh, that's
Afeni now almost say we have a guy also called Tepete or so. Unless that guy is also good, we still have few guys who are very good.
Oh no, he's not
We
bad.
should bring them in.
But ne mama manager to Kreku. Go side Intel no say no. Omone no ebe same because of, but he's not bad. But when time a pen
Yeah.
because he's tall until like Jenny Moy, he can easily head and score. But the manager it's in there, Charlie. I'm not.
And now what about the German guys now? Nationalizing man Ghana. That guy is also good.
Yes, it's
very
almost
tall
saying
defender.
Then
so let's say it means that say you coach papa obetumi ahye your defense in the year. Because we have other equally good defenders are
but defenders
we don't encourage merit. Those who are good, they said I say favoritism, who we know, connection.
Are you saying defenders
everything is about connection. Everything is about
no, like our defense, they say okay. Except for Abia,
but
defense okay.
3 matches, what conceded 7 goals. It doesn't tell a good story. Say, better defense. Better defense. You should reduce the goals. You should score.
No, guys,
because even if you will not score, nobody should also score you. And then
the defense don't operate in isolation.
I
know. They build up from the midfield.
I know. Right.
So if the midfield is porous, they will expose the defense because regardless of how good the defense is, by all means, on the pressure they'll make like a mistake in 20.
Because you see, it was the ball was
but 3 matches conceded 7 goals. Serious.
No, but who analyzes the system now?
It's still serious because they made simple mistakes. Today
wasn't our day.
In the game, our people were just demoralized after the penalty.
They brought the whole team down. They brought the whole team down. They brought the whole team down. They brought the whole team down.
For me, it is good because it has exposed them.
But I think that they have done well. So
they've done well. Come on.
Let's give way to this new team. Let's give way. We have all the best players on the bench. Also say how many chances did they go in? Or no, they're chain and they go now or say.
But they look very weak. They only from you. They don't look very weak. They don't look very weak. It's a high time they should retire. I mean, they don't look weak.
Half time, criticism, send the pressure, a ban is so no. One says how go nanka, Charlie. Started from the bench. But
they look weak. They look very weak.
Kojo.
Yeah, they look very weak.
Kojo, you see, sometimes when you play football,
what is the way forward for us?
No,
we are not there.
Raymond.
Raymond. He's serious.
Now we
Oh.
wait for the
Raymond,
The
can you
way
hear me?
forward
matches,
is to demand accountability
qualification matches.
from the FA, is to dissolve the technical team and the management committee of the FA. The way
Hey,
forward
quick.
is to get rid of the youth, and
Hey,
then we will be
quick.
fine. I'm telling you.
But don't you think that you are being too harsh? Even though
Grandma,
I equally agree with you, but we should find a way of disposing of our heroes. In fact, they have served the team. So if
They
you
are
are
serving the team now. But someone said,
exiting them,
I don't know.
yeah,
World Cup no, because
that is why I'm
it's
saying
enough.
that
It's not informed.
the way we
He's not
treated
informed.
Asamoah was bad, and we shouldn't repeat it the same. Even if the Ayus will go, we should find a very nice way to say bye bye to them.
Okay, how? What is like the nice way?
Yeah. Very good. Like I think Asamoah was complaining that the way the captaincy was taken from him was so bad. There wasn't much consultation. It was just and he thought that the day Ayu and some people conspired against him. So up to now, you could see that there is a kind of bitterness in him. So if you want to do the same thing to the day Ayu, you don't repeat a history. You will find a better way of the day now. They should sit the day down. The day now you know that you can't cheat nature. Now you are getting weak. It's time to hand over probably your boot from the national team. I mean, or stuff like that. It should be
I
formalized.
agree with you, and I've not said that they should strip him of the captaincy. However way he must
Hello?
made to retire, like I said, like
Hello, do you guys hear me? Do you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay then. All right.
So that people will not leave the national team with bitterness, because we need everybody's support.
Guys, you see right now,
because when they leave with a lot of bitterness in their heart, spiritually, it also goes down against the team.
Raymond,
Yeah,
listen.
So we should exit people. Yeah, we should exit people in a very nice and official way. Sometimes you can even play a ceremonial match in their honor. You see, you can do that and then take them off.
You see,
rather than you don't tell them anything and then.
Can I talk?
They can call the team. They can call, maybe Ghana can play with another foreign nations or African. Other African team. Or you can even call your friend to say any other local team to play with the Brass Stars. I mean anything. Any your friend is say any team here, as I say, say it's just ceremonial match, and sometimes they call this retired players and the rest also to come on board. Just like George Weah invited Asamoah Okocha and the rest to Liberia when he was opening one of their newly built stadiums. So you can easily do that in this honor. And then you say bye-bye.
Guys, hello. Can I talk?
Yes.
Can I talk? Can I talk?
Yes, boss, you can talk.
Yeah, you can talk.
I think in football when there are bad results like this, then you hear stuff like this coming. And when there's good results, I know just last week people were saying, oh, we have to apologize to Jordan Ayew. I saw no, Kojo, let me finish. People were saying that we have to apologize to Jordan Ayew. When they got our first goal, I remember people shouting, Ayew. You see, in football, there are good days and there are bad days. You can't tell me that what the day has done for the Black Stars. The day has given his heart out. In every tournament that we have gone, the day has scored a goal or two for us. So you can't say that he's a bad player per se, because whenever we are playing, so if you call for his exit, I would disagree with you. I would agree with you if you say that okay, maybe right now today you are a bit weak, right? You are not as strong as you used to be. So maybe we should let younger blood start, and then you come and kill off games, or we let you start early in the game, and then maybe very
No,
uh,
no, 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 no. Charlie Boss, I don't agree with you. Also,
you
trap bench. He
o
belongs
o
to
de
the bench now.
tie ni America. No, you see, this game, football is about tactics, right? This before I went off earlier, I was saying something about that guy who say Adam coaches someone who say Kamal the money this thing they are faster on the wings and this thing. Yes, of course they see it, but the selection that they bring gives you an idea of the mindset of the technical team. The whole when we played against Brazil, I almost share in training or no. Mokai, when
Yeah,
when
yeah,
we
yeah.
when we opened
Yeah,
up,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
When we opened up and we were trying to play them on the attack, and they gave us 3 goals to nil, right? I think from that time, in the second half, when he started playing the 5 back system, we realized that the people couldn't easily penetrate our defense.
No,
So
no, no.
we
I don't
realized that
agree with this completely.
you
Because
let
now
me
I'm saying
let
I'm three. So there is nothing to uh, fight for.
my
After
brother,
scoring the three in the
they
first
didn't
half,
change that that one. It is you people who are saying that Brazil didn't change their tactics. They were still playing attacking football. So if they really in football, if they really didn't want to score, they would have changed their tactics to a more defensive approach, and the personnel they would have brought maybe defensive midfielders and defenders to
but they were more
uh,
relaxed.
no, you can't
How
say
many
that.
attempts of goal did we make in
It was because
in the
we
second
had
half?
five. It was because of the formation we were playing. We were playing 5 men at the back, so they didn't. In the beginning, if you watch that match, in the beginning, the Vinicius had the leeway to play a 1-2 pass, and then they had split our defense open. But when we closed in this thing, we, were- we, okay, we were doubling up on we're doubling up on them. Well, I said we're doubling up on them. That's why it became more. You see, one thing that I don't like about we sometimes is that when sometimes the team does well, instead of saying they've done well, you say, "Don't know, it's the opponent that relaxed on us." It's just like the Switzerland game. When we beat them 2-0, people were saying, "Oh, it was just a friendly." Master, when they got a chance, they wanted to score. If you
Yes, yes,
gave
yes.
them a
I
chance, they
agree
would
with
have
you.
scored you. So
I agree with you.
it's about when we opened up. I
It's
realized
the
that when
substitution. We as Switzerland, it's the substitution that changed the whole game. It's the
yes,
substitution,
exactly,
man. Yeah.
exactly. So no, I'm making a point here. When we were playing the friendly games from the Brazil game, the coach gave us an idea that he's going to play a defensive game because in the beginning he doesn't want to concede like he did with Brazil. That was the note that was what he learned from that game. And in the Switzerland game, when he brought Semenyo and the rest and Kamaldin, he scored more goals in the second half. So you realize that throughout this tournament, he plays defensive, right? That's the reason why you find he doesn't play. It's not that he doesn't know that Kamaldin is so good. Though. In the beginning, he doesn't want to concede. When we were going to play Portugal, right? If we didn't play that 5 back system, I tell you, they would have scored us about 7-2. When I'm a catcher, because the kind of players that Portugal had. If we had played a 4 back system and maybe we try to play Kamal Dean Mone we Sisa Amoka si Omumbo Sisiana. Kasa game number Sempoto. Right? So that's why he played a 5. But the thing is, this team is young. You see, you don't have to um sometimes you are being too hard on the technical. This team is a very young team, a very inexperienced team. We have just a few players who have that. If you watch our games, the way Korea and the rest, they attack together as a unit and they come back together as a unit. So you realize that even when you are doing your passing game and you want to penetrate their midfield, it's very difficult. But in Ghana, it's like the midfield is very porous. Today was like sometimes it felt like we didn't even have a midfield. Like they were just running through our midfield like it was nobody's business. So you see, right now you are blaming, you are putting the blame on the Jordan Ayew, but yes, you are putting the blame on Jordan Ayew, right?
Hello.
Can you hear me? You hear me?
Yes. Chief, it is
Yeah.
not only this Mama Joe. Jordan
No, no, no,
has
no, no,
been
no.
a menace to the team. Before AFCON, at the
No,
AFCON,
no.
I mean, for like
You
3-4 years
let,
now,
let me finish
he's
building
been
my
out
point.
of form.
Let me
Listen,
let me finish building
hold on.
my point. Then no, I was building a point. Please let me finish.
Just give me 30
No, no, no,
seconds.
no,
I
no,
beg
no,
you.
no. Or
Just
else
give
I'll
me
lose.
30 seconds.
No, I know what you are going to say. I know what you are going to say. But let me build my point. Then you can write it down. Then you come in so that I don't lose track of what I was saying. You see,
Okay.
right now we are blaming Jordan. And then how about Thomas Partey and Salis? Do we also say that they should also retire because of
Oh
the
no.
way because of the way they also because if we should really analyze this game, eh, our midfield was very poor. Yeah, like there was no protection for our and the person who was doing that job was Salis actually. There was no protection.
Hey,
Obo,
the
but
guy
the
with
job
too much.
no, but the job that was given him, right? He failed over there because he is the number 6, right? He's the one who's supposed to prevent this thing, the balls from reaching our this thing, and the balls were just easily going through. If you say you are going to blame players, then how do I say Amate should also be sacked from the team because today
It
the
is not
goal
only,
that
boss, you are failing to understand something.
no
It is not
Ama
only
no
about this match. It
no
is
no
not
no
only
no
about this match, and it is not only about this tournament. It's been over 3-4 years since
yes because
Asamanda
no
left. Chief, just give me a minute.
it's because of the system that our coaches play whenever since I don't
In
remember the
Crystal
last.
Palace, Jordan Ayew is fuck. He has 1 assist in 14 games
But
as a
Patrick,
forward.
but Patrick Vieira plays him.
So what? I mean, it's not
No,
an
you can't.
excuse.
No. You can't say that. Listen,
We
there's
don't
a
know
reason why
why
they
he
play him
plays him.
because he is given.
We
He
don't
is
know why
given.
he plays him. But what is the data supporting his play in Crystal Palace? 1 assist in 14 games. Are you happy?
I'm not happy.
Answer me, yes or no. Are you happy with the performance of 1 assist in 14 games?
What is the system?
No,
The system that
boss, you open and answer me.
I'm not happy.
Yes. I mean, and there is no way if you are using this data nowadays, every player has
So
a
in
data
today's match
supporting it.
was in today's match was Jordan Ayew bad? No, you answer me that question. In today's match was Jordan Ayew bad?
He's
In this
not been good.
tournament has he been bad? No, in this tournament has he been bad?
Yes, he has been terrible. He has been
Okay,
terrible.
let the other guy also answer.
And he's
Boss, in
giving
this
three
tournament has
balls
Jordan Ayew been
like a
bad?
waiter has let to go.
Yeah.
He's giving
Let me be
No,
fair.
in this
Let me be. No.
balls away that
Let me
has
be
let
fair.
goals.
Let me be fair here. Jordan. If I want to be really, really fair, Jordan is a bit average. I can't say if I say
Thank
Jordan has
you.
been too.
Thank you.
If I say
Thank you.
Jordan has been too bad, I'll be unfair. Jordan wasn't
yes,
above average,
yes.
but just average, because
Yes.
we are talking about consistency. If you are able to assist for us to get 2 goals, and the other matches you contributed 3 goals against us, then it wiped
Now,
almost everything that you've done to
Yeah, plus
And
Make it
99.
which three
Oh.
goals did he concede against us?
Oh,
We are
have you
Portugal.
have
Two
you did
goals.
you really watch the match?
Yes,
The two
yes. That
We are
yes
Portugal. Two goals.
the two mistakes that he made led to the two goals, and even today
Yeah,
he made a similar mistake that led to a goal.
yeah.
So if you contribute
okay.
for us
Thank
to
you.
score two goals
No, no,
and then
no.
you make three
Listen, sir.
three mistakes that
Okay, in
lead to a
football,
goal against us, I
in
mean it
football,
doesn't make sense.
where which part of the field did he lose the match? Did he lose?
Oh, they lost the
At
match
the
in the
wing, at the
middle.
left wing. At the left wing.
One, I think the other time, the other two goals was I think one in the middle, or other two in the middle, or the other one is also, I mean, around the left
Where
wing.
Jordan lost the ball, it was far from our defense line.
Thank
But
you. You see. Sometimes you people, sometimes you are being a bit too sentimental. Where
so
Jordan lost the ball, listen,
yeah, it was far
it
from the
was far from
defense.
this.
So the
What
midfielders,
the job of the midfielders is to make sure that that ball
yeah, was
doesn't
to
get to the
cover for
defender.
him. But
In every foot, if you are tactically in every game. Don't the forwards of the other team also lose ball at our defensive end. But before even
yeah,
party
but they
them
cover
to
them.
even send a pass in, you see that the shape of the team just blocks this, and you are forced to pass elsewhere. The the
Ball
the
was
the,
far
the,
from the
the
defense,
problem
but
in
our
itself
midfield
is
couldn't
not.
stop them.
There are so many players who also lose. This Kamal didn't lost balls
And
in the 18.
and
Everybody,
today
even Kudus
and
even
today
lost a ball.
Yes, yes, yeah.
and today, for
I
example,
agree with you.
I can count
I
about
agree with you on that.
4 or 5. Rahman was just giving the ball away just like
But
that.
That's why I
Rahman
said
was
that.
just catching the ball
You
just
see,
like that.
no, Kojo, I agree with you that we have better attacking players than Jordan, right? That one I agree 100%. Nobody is saying that is not, but I'm saying that whenever Jordan is deployed, then you should know that what the coach wants to play is to play conservative football. He
now, if you
doesn't
play
want.
conservative, they
Eh,
spoil you. The defensive. Those days are not more, Moreno, more like a
Exactly.
defensive midfield. Like a game.
Listen. No,
Again,
no.
it's
So
a dribble.
it's not Jordan's. That's what I'm saying. It's not Jordan's fault. It's the coaching mentality, like
Yeah,
the
okay.
that they want to use.
If I get you, it means the tactics, the kind of a tactics of a coach can either
Yeah.
make a player. I mean, can
Yes,
make one
because
see the best in the player,
yes,
or
Jordan
yeah,
in a
the
very
otherwise, yes.
conservative style of. There are some games that you have to play that way, like the Portugal match. Right, that's the way. That's the best way we could play, because if we say we will play with them, good for good,
Oh,
like say
boss, we
attacking
can
football.
play them. We can play them. You see, if you have that, like Cameroon crash and Brazil, but like and we have the
You,
team and we have the men.
because boy,
So,
and then
No,
Europe,
Masa, who got team
Europe for
will say,
boy, you know, and so then
who
who's out,
can put
boy,
defensive?
boy,
Because
Europe
already
for
then
boy,
you
and
have
and no, na
at the
and so
make
back
then
of
us
who's
the line
say,
like
out.
yeah, problem no, yeah, midfield. Yeah,
And
problem no, it's at the midfield.
even and yet only midfield. Our strikers were also not clinical enough. Say,
yes.
and they say,
Yes,
you
yes.
chances chances come and say, you were well experienced, mold, mature players at least one of these chances should end up in the goal.
No, but you should also, you
We
see,
had a
don't
lot of chances.
we shouldn't be too hard on the players, because our team is the youngest team in the tournament.
Anyway,
You know, we
anyway,
like
anyway,
we are
Yes, we
anyway.
are the youngest team, but we have the experience. So
we don't
a lot of them are playing
who's
in Europa. A lot of them
the
are
one
playing
the World Cup.
like Europa
World
League.
Cup stage is a different ball
The
game
World Cup is
altogether.
different, my brother. Hey, the
It's a
World Cup,
different game
the
altogether.
heart is true. The heart that
Kudus has
people are
never
playing
played in
with.
the World Cup. Kudus
Who?
has never played in the
But
in
he
the World
played in
Cup.
the Champions League.
Yes, and America.
And now, what do you Europa about to do with
No. But
to
even
World Cup?
before the Champions League, Kudus, he was
I
good.
think the
Kudus was
competition in our
Kudus.
team too
Before
is
the
in that
Champions
strong.
League, he was Kudus. Before the Europa League, Kudus has been Kudus. And that's not can. So you see, like I'm out for your argument. They say, Jordan, are you playing in the
No,
EPL
but
and some other
Kudus
players
is
are playing
Kudus
in the
is
less
an
competitive
exceptional.
league?
You see,
Into
Kudus is an
that
exceptional
comparison.
one.
And it's a
Kudus
We
is
lie.
have exceptional guys. We have exceptional
Kudus is exceptional.
players.
What I'm saying is
Yeah, we
that
have
what I'm saying
exceptional.
is
We
that
have
you see,
exceptional players.
we just have
Are
to.
you telling me, sir? Are you telling me, sir, Joseph, like Pencil, he cannot perform in this game or in this tournament?
But the suspension was not part
Oh,
of
he
this
could have.
tournament.
And no,
Yeah, he
yes,
could
but
have.
I'm asking you, I'm asking you that are you
Oh,
saying or
of course, he would
are
have
you
been.
inferring that he cannot perform?
Oh no,
Or
like he
perform
can't. He
like
of
I'm an
course. Oh, go back under a bubble,
But
under a
I think
bubble.
that
But
I
yeah,
think
for
that
now,
I agree with you, sir. I agree with you, sir. We shouldn't also be too harsh on the team. Let us also exercise some restraint.
no. But you see, my guy, I get you. You are pissed, no. But you saying that Jordan are you anyway, they should retire from. That's why me I have a problem. What I'm saying
Oh,
is that
but as for
yeah,
the day is no longer effective.
no,
Massa, the
no,
fact is clear.
no.
The fact is
Do you know
clear.
what? Do you know
The day
if I
is no
were a
longer
coach?
effective.
If I were a coach, do you know what I would have
The day
done?
is no
I would.
longer
No,
effective.
do you know
The
what?
day is no
Do you
longer
know
effective.
how to get the best out of the day? Baby ana inaki bono. Baby ana inaki bono. Ehon na nke sise ebo the day. Na nka inaki mom. O de na akọ flanks
The,
no. Inaki
the day
crampo. This tournament.
the day cannot even run. The day cannot even run.
No,
Give
but
it
the
to
day
me,
is good in the box. But he's good
oh,
in the box.
no, Abre.
No, no, boss,
You could
boss,
tell you see.
boss. Is the day good in the box?
Oh yes, that's what I want there. When you get a chance to
Exactly.
score.
So a
When
good
you get
coach,
a chance to score.
what you should have, they should have done is put the day on this because the day is better at pressing. He can force a keeper to make a silly mistake. He can force. My father the day in two baby I so Johnny baby or you don't get the best
Because
of because
because because because because
the day is a kind of player that
Otuado, so many way to learn. He has
and
a
yes
lot
and
of
yes
things ahead of him
on
to learn. Yeah,
me I
because
deal with you
because
say
because he
Kusin
made
Kusin
he
handwriting.
yeah he made a lot of tactical mistakes. Papa, Masha. Your
So
tactics, your approach, your approach,
that
you call this
that
game.
is where that is
Sometimes you ask
approach,
yourself whether Ghana team has even got a psychologist, just to psych the boys. How he can psych them for this game.
there's a
Massa.
psychologist. There's a
And then, even I am just watching. Even the attitude crowd, they look at it, look at it. Attitude crowd, they ball panic, Just look at it.
now turn
Just
to
look at
the Obabebo penalty. Now to know who said I did not turn
so
this.
bad. So bad. Attitude on the ball penalty crowd.
Boss, you know be easy.
Massa. Oh, but I know. It is look. I know it is easy for us to sit back at home.
Do you know the one who won the game? Do you know the one who won the game was Luis Suarez. That thing he said at the press conference.
Yeah.
Even me and me we Mambo boy
Psychologically,
psychologically it was affecting me. So
and
today when the match was going to start, I told my friend that all the matches that we play, they be in high spirit that we win.
And
but today
he even contributed to the 2 goals against us.
Who did they?
No.
Suarez. Yeah, he did. It's just good that at least he didn't go. He didn't qualify. Any week, but we should have beaten them. We should have. You see, the thing is, me, I think we
qualify for us.
And that's a wish boy, Uruguay for boy, and yes, so what is your boy and Portugal for boy, Nasha boy and South Korea for boy. And then Uruguay for they were not all that exceptional.
There be Portugal and Moshi.
Yes.
Portugal, South Korea and Bobo. South Korea and shut down Bobo. Yeah, but yeah, attack it just once. Yeah, attack it just one. Right? You see, that's why I said that the coach
Oh, the approach of the coach was
plan,
bad.
the approach
Approach of the
from
coach
the
was
whole
bad. It
from
was really
all
bad.
the games
It
that
was
we
so bad.
played,
So bad.
the
Yeah.
approach of the game was for us to defend, and
So bad.
that
It's
was
so
bad.
bad.
You see, there are some games that like this game, Charlie. When far India grow, Charlie attack.
If you are to defend, then why do you start Babaraman in the first place?
No, but Baba Rahman is a good defender. If he plays
But
Gideon Mensah, no, if he plays Gideon Mensah, then it means in his mind he wants to attack because Gideon Mensah is better is a better attacking player than Baba Rahman.
Babaraman
If we
he
are
can't
going
run that much. So
no like but
all the
Gideon
balls
Mensah
were coming from his side.
and but Gideon
Because
Mensah is an attacking fullback because he's good on his feet. He can give a 1-2 with maybe the Kamaldins
yeah,
and then
because
Charlie.
your man when
If
he
you
goes
watch
for
if
it,
you watch
can
if you
earlier
watch
than
the goal that we scored against South Korea, Charlie, his movement alone, Charlie, the body swerves and everything. So Gideon
yeah.
whenever the South Korea game, the coach even wanted to play he played a bit attacking. He played a bit because in the Portugal game he played the 5-back system. Then he played
Yeah,
4-back.
I
But
was
whenever
expecting him to use the same formation, but
he used the same formation, he played the 4-back. But this time around, he made it more defensive by bringing Ali Dussein. The moment he brought Ali Dussein, you know that he wants to defend. Because when he plays
yeah,
Tariq
but
Lamptey,
Ali doesn't search for it like Tarek does.
if you when he wants to play attacking football, he plays Gideon Mensah and Tariq Lamptey. The two of
Tarek.
them like going for it to join the attack, right? But Gideon Mensah and this thing, they are more of defensive. So yeah, I say Gideon Mensah, Barbara Man and the other guy.
But today, Amati too didn't help Babaraman at all.
Who?
Because Amati,
Uh,
oh, that
to,
was the way
today our
the
game
way
there.
he
Me, I
plays
don't blame.
for. Oh,
I don't blame Jordan Ayew. I blame our defenders were very poor today. Our
yeah,
defense,
Amati. I'm talking about Amati.
yeah,
Today he was
the
oh, it
whole
was very bad
the whole
today.
thing was
Messing up here and there.
they caused us
If
this.
you
He
look at
nearly
the
even
late
gave us a
penalty that he almost committed,
Charlie.
Amati, how can you do that?
I was shocked he even did that. That was very dangerous.
Oh, the referee considered as
No,
it
no, no,
must
no.
be a
Oh,
penalty.
he got the ball, so it wasn't a
But
penalty. Or he
he
could
was
have missed
pushing
it.
him at the back.
Oh no, 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 no. If you watch this, he came from Ryan. He used his leg to touch the ball before the player fell down. So that one there was a clear. He cleared the ball. He touched the ball before clearing the
Well,
man.
that way it
So,
was really dangerous.
yeah, but it was dangerous. He could have lost.
Yeah, you should just block him from, I mean, coming at you, but the way he tackled, it was really dangerous. Keep your comments coming and let me hear your thoughts. Although we messed up, but we have to. You have to
Charlie,
bring your
okay.
comments.
I have to I have to leave. Thank you for the opportunity for me to make my
Okay,
comments.
thank you too
Yeah.
for expressing yourself.
Th- Thank you. Mm,
All right, bye.
okay. All right.
Let me go through some of the comments. Okay. I Kuju Abedu
Yeah.
says,
Hope
my
I see
head
my
they
mind.
pay me
Hope I
cry.
see my mind. Jimmy.
this one, I think I cannot mention the name because it's in some kind of foreign language, which is not English. So let me just read it. Previous my Jordan and you was Christ. Today he's being crucified. How time changes. That's how it is. Football, we do better, we praise you, and we mess up, then we fire you. Tana Rose says George Mendes is the agent for Ronaldo and many Portuguese players. So we are talking about the Blasters. So I think you better comment on the Blasters game. Expensive. One of the main reasons is that GFA knows they cannot be held accountable, so they will still be in that position and go about their duties smiling. Playing it again. Needing just a draw, you played the three back and pack the midfield with five players. Nia Kutudu, who lost the ball for their first goal outside Jordan and you. Nia Kutudu used Black Stars to improve his CV. We are talking about Otto. Yeah, Otto want to comment playing. Team needs a permanent psychologist to strengthen up the players' mentality. I think you are right because messing up penalty shouldn't cause this damage. Benjamin AJ, very poor performance first half. Cameroon can't even score Brazil 1-0. Bello, Sufyan. I'm happy Ghana and Uruguay are out. Happy Ghana is out because they went to the World Cup at the expense of Nigeria. So we are Nigerian. Happy Uruguay are out. Cost of 2010 incident. Bye bye Ghana. Accra. Richie, GFA is not serious. Employing Utuaro in the first place. Trainers, scouts, massage. Downward way. What about the one who is bringing the cup? But Thunderbolts, yeah, it is from Thunderbolts. Party is deputy captain. Is he ready to be captain? He has big shoes to fill and still has a lot to prove to the fans. Lone Stoner, I'm very disappointed. Yeah, you will be because it didn't go well for us. Richie, must I let forget the captain and focus on the main issue. The GFA corruption is our problem. Keep your comments coming and let's hear your thoughts. And the farmer, they intentionally sent him to say those words at the conference meeting. You mean Suarez? Um, Ben Sir, well done. Are they going to the next stage? Who? Ghana? Nah, we are just coming home. Baba Man is a good defender. Disagree. Uh, we can disagree because he has his point in saying that Kasa, high priest, one at a time. Let him finish his suggestion before you're talking about the discussion. Okay, we hear you. High This okay, I think I've read this already. Yeah, keep your comments coming. Let's hear your thoughts on today's match. Since we've lost, let's hear from you. Was the coach right in selecting this starting 11? Baba Aman, Amati, Salis. Our defense was very bad today, but I think the whole team messed up. Because conceding two goals in the early 30 minutes is really bad. Doesn't speak well of us because even Portugal didn't do that to us. But this poor starting Uruguay team has caused this mess to us. Thank you, end it here and come again another day.
To thank them for joining.
Thank you everyone for watching. Let's meet again some other time. Good night to you all. Today, your host, and night. See you again next time.